Welcome back to Roses for Adventure. Grab your passports, sunscreen, and swimwear. Today we are going to embark on your next cruise vacation. Today I'm going to share with you all the things you need to know about Embarkation Day, the things that you need to pack, and what to leave behind. Please remember to subscribe and like this video. Let's get into it. Now, when you are embarking on your next cruise vacation, one thing that we always do is fly in the night before. Especially if you're somebody who does have to fly and can't just drive straight to the port. We live in Michigan, so we're very far from a lot of cruise ports, pretty much all of them. So we fly in the night before and stay at a hotel or an Airbnb or VRBO. That way we ensure that we make it to the ship in time, because you never know with delays and cancellations, if you're going to miss your flight, you do not want to miss your cruise ship. So pro tip, fly in the night before, find an inexpensive place to stay. We rented a car this time because it was over an hour drive to get from the George Bush International Airport down to Galveston, Texas, where our cruise was going to leave from. So we rented a car. A lot of hotels have shuttles, a lot of airports have shuttles. Definitely keep that in mind, that would be a much cheaper option than renting a car. So we rented our car through Enterprise because Enterprise has an office in Galveston that we could drop the car off to. And then it was just a 13-minute drive to get to the cruise port via a Lyft or an Uber. And it cost us about $25, so not terribly expensive. Again, it saved us a lot of time and money not having to take an Uber all the way from Houston. Now there is plenty of parking on site at the cruise port if you choose to do that. Keep in mind you do have to pay for the week, and I believe it's somewhere around $50. Once you arrive at the cruise terminal, you will want to drop off your luggage. You do not want to be carrying this around with you until your cruise room opens, which typically they open about 1:30 in the afternoon. So in this instance, we got on board at about 10:30 and we did not want to be carrying our luggage with us. So we packed in a small backpack, just our cruise essentials that we needed for that day. Those types of things included sunscreen and our swimwear, and then an outfit for us to wear to dinner just in case our luggage did not make it to our room before dinner time. It did end up making it, but sometimes it does not, so you want to make sure that you're prepared in that instance. So you pack in a small backpack, just your essentials, and then all of your other luggage gets sent to a porter. You do want to make sure to have this tag on your luggage. We purchased these on Amazon and have used them for multiple cruises. They definitely stand up really well. It will tell all the people who are going to be organizing your luggage which floor your room is, which room you are in, and which section of the ship your luggage needs to get to. So make sure these are on your luggage before you hand off your luggage to the porter. The porter will put your luggage onto a giant cart, which then gets loaded into the cruise ship on a forklift, and then your cruise, or all of your luggage, gets organized by cruise staff and will get delivered to your room for you.
You have all your documents with you, not in here. Yes. Nothing that'll be highly perishable.
When you drop your luggage off at the porter, make sure to tip them. I don't know if it makes any difference if it gets to your room faster or not, but always a great idea to tip them for their service, as it is very, very helpful for you. Be sure to arrive at your cruise port at your designated time and not too early. They will not let you in. So our window was between 10:30 and 11:30. We showed up at 10:30 and walked right up to the check-in area. If you arrive too early, there is a really good chance that they're just going to make you wait and sit on the curb until it is your turn. Now, as I said, grab your passport. You will need one of these to board. I have heard people using birth certificates. We use birth certificates for our children. They are 11 and 7, and that worked out fine for them. We always travel with our passports just to be sure that there is no question when we get back to the United States that we get back in the United States. Now, before you even get to the terminal, it is a great idea to download the cruise ship's app. Royal Caribbean has a wonderful app that you can check in and upload all of your documents ahead of time so that they are there all in one spot, so that when you do go to check in, it is a very fast and efficient process. You also need to upload a photo or like a little selfie headshot. This gets put onto your account, so anytime you use your cruise SeaPass card, your face shows up on their computer screen. So if you go to purchase something in a shop or at a bar or a restaurant, or anytime you enter or exit the ship at a port, your picture shows up so they do know that it is you using your card and not someone else. So a good idea to upload that ahead of time so that they don't have to do that when you get to the terminal. Otherwise, it does take a little delay and you will have to wait in an extra line. As I said, the app is super easy and user-friendly. It will tell you all the different things that you need to do, all the different things that you need to upload, so you will definitely want that ahead of time. Also, on your first day when you get on board, your SeaPass cards will be at your room when your room is ready for you to use. So about 1:30 again. So up until that point, if you choose to go to any of the bars and grab yourself a sail away drink, you will want your phone so that it will give you your SeaPass card number, and then the bar staff can scan that. Alright, so once you are in the terminal, once you have entered, it's your turn, it's your time, you've gone up to the check-in area. There's a lot of staff directing you which way you will need to go and where you are in the process. So you will go through the check-in area, and then if you have all of your check-in documents and they will confirm against your passport, then you go through basically like airport security. They will scan your baggage, they will confiscate any items that you're not allowed to bring on board. Here are a list of items from Royal Caribbean's website of items that will be confiscated and you should not be bringing on board. Those items include firearms and ammunition, sharp objects including pocket knives, any knives, and scissors unless the blade is less than 4 inches, illegal drugs and substances, CBD oil or CBD products, candles, incense, coffee makers, clothes irons, travel steamers, hot plates, anything that could be considered a fire hazard, hoverboards, martial arts or self-defense and sports gear, flammable liquids and explosives, hookahs and water hookah pipes, HAM radios, electrical extension cords, including power strips and surge protectors. This is a huge one that gets confiscated a lot. You cannot bring on power strips, but you can bring on a multi-USB plug. Dangerous chemicals and perishable foods or meats, and alcoholic beverages with the exception of the bottle of wine that you're allowed to bring per adult. Your water bottles must be emptied. This is so that you do not sneak on any alcohol. They will make you dump out your water bottles or throw them away. So there are a whole big list of no-nos not to bring on board your cruise ship. A major one of those that gets confiscated a ton are clothing irons and clothing steamers. Do not bring these on board. They will take it away. This also could cause a delay if you've put it down in your checked luggage that you've given to the porter. It could cause a delay in your luggage getting to your room because it gets sent to the naughty room. So they go through your luggage and they will take away all of the things that you're not supposed to be bringing on board. Again, this will cause a delay in your luggage getting to your room. Any other items that you've put into your luggage, they will go through and confiscate. The exception is that you can bring on one 750 milliliter bottle of wine or champagne on board per adult person. You may also bring in a 12-pack of soda, and that's the standard 17-ounce cans per cabin. Keep in mind there is a corking fee, so if you have brought wine with a cork on board, the restaurants will charge you to open that up for you. Once you have entered all of those, you've gone through the scanners, you've gone through check-in, all of the things, they do have a nice little waiting area for you to wait to have your specific zone called so that you can enter the ship. They do call these by class, so Diamond, Pinnacle, Emerald, all those types of things. You have to sit and wait until they call you or your zone that they have assigned you. And then that is it. They have people taking photos of you in the cruise ship. You can stop and get your photo taken. Again, this is a charge if you want to purchase those photos once you're on board. You just walk across the beautiful skywalk and then you are on board your wonderful cruise vacation. It is an absolute blast. The first thing that we always do when we get on board is be sure to make your reservations for dinner if you have not done so already. So if you're doing any of the specialty dining, make sure to stop by one of the specialty dining restaurants, and the maitre d' at any of those restaurants can do your reservation for any of the specialty restaurants on board. This is also a great time to double check and make sure you have all of your shows booked that you want to see. And if you have children, head up to Adventure Ocean and get them signed up so that they can have fun in Adventure Ocean during your cruise vacation. Then your next stop is to find a place for lunch like the Windjammer or Mini Bites or any of those other wonderful places on board the ships. and get yourself a drink at one of the many, many bars that will be open and ready to serve you. I hope that you have so much fun on your cruise vacation. Let me know down in the comments if you have any other questions about what you need to bring or what to leave behind. I hope that this video has been helpful and given you some information that you need for your next embarkation of your next cruise vacation. Thank you so much for watching today. Remember to subscribe and like this video, as it is the best way to support this channel. Be sure to check out all of our other adventure videos and cruise informative videos of things that you should be packing, all of our Amazon essentials and dollar store essentials that are budget friendly for your next cruise vacation. So what are our list of must-have items when you embark on your next cruise vacation? Number 1, passport. You always have to have your passport. Number 2, a swimsuit. Number 3, sunscreen. Everything else doesn't matter. We check and check and check and check multiple times when we're leaving on our cruise vacation to make sure that we have our passports. Everything else can be purchased or found in other places when you get there. So we don't worry about too much other than making sure we have our passports so that we can get on board and enjoy our vacation. If you are wondering what some cruise essentials that we have are, please check out the Amazon essentials videos that I will link up here for you to check out. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you on our next adventure.